Hello, welcome back to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10 right here on the West Wales Debate. Big show today. We got a return this week, as well as we got a surprise return last week in the form of Edge, and it's now been announced that he's taking on Roman Reigns, so lots of the show going to be about that. And then we've also got some more interesting stuff on the show as well, so let's get straight into it. Edge did kick off Smackdown and started talking about how his Universal title match at WrestleMania was derailed by the likes of Daniel Bryan and Jey Uso. The Rated R superstar said that he didn't want to make excuses before adding this time he would beat Roman. Edge showed us the moment from this year's WrestleMania and said he knew he had to drop on Roman. The Hall of Famer said he was confident about becoming the Universal Champion before walking out. Backstage in Roman Reigns' locker room, Jimmy Uso told Paul Heyman he was going to take out Edge before the feud escalated. Just your usual show opening stuff, just building up to it. Before the first match on the show was Shinsuke Nakamura and Big E versus Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews. Apollo and Shinsuke kicked off the match and Crews got the first takedown before Nakamura sent him into the corner and set up for a knee strike to the gut. Big E came in and continued the assault on the champ before getting a near fall. Corbin got the tag but was reluctant to get in the ring after being pushed off the apron. Outside the ring, Corbin tossed Big E over the barricades and into the timekeeper's areas. Back after the break, Big E was being isolated in the ring as we saw on the Timetron that Baron Corbin's car was being towed. Corbin was devastated after noticing that Big E took advantage and got the win. 6 out of 10. It was an okay match to kick off the show. Out next and gloated about her win last week before calling Bianca weak. She said the pressure of being the women's champ was getting to Bianca and might cause her to lose the title soon, before the champ showed up in the ring on SmackDown. But Ella and Bayley were in the ring on SmackDown continued and they started talking about whether the latter was in Bianca's head. The champ admitted that Bayley was unrelenting and challenged her to an I Quit match at Money in the Bank. Bayley was extremely confident and joked if Bianca could make her say the words, she would leave WWE. Bloody hell, please just end this feud. But anyway, backstage on SmackDown, Jimmy Uso told Heyman that he was going to call Edge out tonight before we got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in a last man standing match. Owens unloaded on Zayn as the match began and hit an early cannonball, tossing Sami outside. The match continued at ringside as they tossed each other into the barricades. KO sent Sami over the barriers and into the Thunderdome's ring before hitting a swanton bomb. Owens was about to hit a dive on the commentary desk, but Sami dropped him on instead. KO brought out the two tables and sat them right at ringside before Sami managed to fight out after being superplexed onto them. Zayn then hit an exploded suplex in the corner as SmackDown went on, and Owens responded with a brainbuster from the top rope. Zayn pushed KO off the top rope and sent him into the stat tables, nearly getting the win. Sami then hit a huge suplex on the apron and decided to win the match by hitting 3 helluva kicks. However, KO managed to beat the count. Owens turned the table and got a pop-up powerbomb and powerbombed Sami through the announce desk, table and on the apron before picking up the win. I'm going to 7 out of 10. This was really good. The only confusion I have is why wasn't this at least in the main event or even on the bloody pay-per-view? This was just epic. Backstage on SmackDown and said that he was tired of Roman's dirty games and was going to go out there even though he knew it would be a trap. And then backstage, Rick Boogs was taunting Baron Corbin, but Corbin wasn't in the mood to joke around. Sonya Deville was in the ring to announce the next Money in the Bank ladder match entrant, and it was Zelina Vega. Vega was making a WWE return and was confident about her chances of winning the match. Liv Morgan came out once more to fight Sonya's division and got in Zelina's face before slapping her. Morgan demanded the match and Sonya sanctioned it. Vega had the upper hand early on and started showing off her athleticism, knocking in a submission. Morgan got some shots in before being kicked into the corner. Vega hit a running knee for a near fall before Morgan got a near fall of her own. Morgan got up, but the ref stopped her. Morgan did the same, but this time the referee didn't catch it and she picked up the win. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 because I'm happy Vega's back. But yeah, this was really crap. It just makes no sense, to be perfectly honest. Seth Rollins was furious that he was overlooked for the title shot at Money in the Bank. Bring me Seth Rollins versus Edge at Money in the Bank, please. Before we got Pearson Deville, who told Rollins that he had to beat Cesaro next week to get a spot in a ladder match. Not like we're doing repeat matches, but anyway, we got Otis v Angelo Dawkins. Speaking of repeat matches, Otis got the early advantage after Chad ran a distraction and hit a belly-to-belly suplex, tossing Dawkins across the ring. The Alpha Academy member hit a splash from the top rope before setting up in the corner for a Vader bomb and getting a very quick win. 6 out of 10. I don't mind Otis looking like a monster. I flipping love him. So yeah, that was fine. Before Jimmy Uso was out in the ring and called out Edge, telling him it was not the trap. The Rated R Superstar came out and called Uso Roman's bitch before heading to the ring and starting a brawl. Edge sent Uso into the ring post before getting the steel steps, but Uso hit a super kick. Edge got a kick in before making Uso tap with a submission and then hit a spirit. Edge broke off a steel chair and locked it with a face lock, just like he did on the WrestleMania. On the Smackdown before WrestleMania to end the show on top. Yeah, this was good, kind of just building up to the match, putting over Edge as a big challenger. So yeah, it was pretty decent on the whole. Overall this week, SmackDown gets a 6 out of 10 from me. It was a bit of a iffy show this week. There were some bits that were good. Of course we got the Zelina Vega return, which I'm really pleased about because she's just so good. And then Edge Roman stuff is good, but yeah, kind of most stuff it was just a bit up and down, to be honest. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, remember your thoughts, comments down below. Filling on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel and screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.